Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching Season 3, Episode 5 of Supernatural. If you want access to my uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Last episode was a very interesting one in terms of information. The case of the week involved two demons, one of which got trapped with Dean in her basement. He managed to catch her in a devil's trap, but then she used some amazing powers to completely break down the building and trap him inside with her. She was a good character. I liked her. I felt like she was being honest to Dean and she gave some useful information. She said that she liked him and that she was willing to follow Sam under the yellow-eyed demon's orders. So it's funny the contrast between some demons. Some of them loathe the Winchesters and want to kill them immediately. Some of them didn't want to follow Sam at all and were against the yellow-eyed demon's ideas. And she told Dean stuff about the yellow-eyed demon and his plan. In fact, I shouldn't call him the yellow-eyed demon anymore because we found out his name. His name is Azazel. That's gonna take some getting used to. But she told Dean about what Azazel's plans were for the future, what is happening now with all the demons. There's a big power shift in the demons now because Sam isn't their leader and they don't have a leader. They weren't appointed one. So there's a lot of demons trying to fight so that they can have the power. She also mentioned something about Lucifer, who they all worship. He is like their god. And I'm pretty sure Lucifer is the devil because there's that TV show Lucifer and I think he's the devil. So I'm assuming that means he's the devil in this universe too. Which is because if they manage to bring him into the world, that is gonna be havoc. Oh god. Or Dean could end up encountering him if he ends up going to hell. Oh, I don't want to think about that. But at the end of the episode, Sam found them and he killed both of the demons with the newly brandished Colt. Ruby helped Bobby fix the Colt and I assume they've made new bullets then because the bullets worked. So they've now got a working Colt gun and working bullets. So we are heading in the right direction in terms of killing powerful beings. Ruby, I still want to know more about her. I want her to reveal more information about herself, but it looks like she's playing the waiting game and she wants Sam to trust her before she actually reveals anything. It's just so weird to have a demon on their side and I'm scared she's going to double cross them at the last moment, that it will turn out to be Meg's demon or something playing the long con.
Hey, what was that? I don't know. A dog, maybe?
It's a hell of a dog.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a
We got a crew
hellhound, I
coming in the
hope.
morning. Look at this wood. Huh? Look at it. It's crap.
One gust of wind and the whole place is gonna blow over. Yeah, whatever.
Is this a building structure? It's not whatever when you've got bent pieces of wood. Whoa! What? Ugh! What is it? Bedtime stories. Is that why it said once upon a time at the start?
Can summon the Crossroads demon.
We're not
pull the
summoning
governor
anything.
and force her to
We
let
don't
you out
even
of
know
the
if
deal.
that'll work.
Well, then we'll just shoot her. If she dies, the deal goes away.
We don't know if that'll work either, Sam. I'm not gonna have this conversation.
Why? Because you said so?
Yes, because I said so.
Well, you're not dad.
Oh, this is heated.
No, but I am the oldest.
Oh,
I'm
that's
doing what's
BS. Don't pull that.
You gonna let this go? You understand me?
No. You would never ever do that if it was the other way around. You made this deal because it was the other way around.
You are the sketch artist, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. That is exactly who my partner is. I mean, the things you can do with a pen.
He's coming right for me, and then he just stopped. 6 feet tall,
6 feet.
dark hair, blue. It was dark.
Was it
Did
a
they
human?
seem animalish?
Excuse me?
Those scratches
my
don't look
brothers.
human-like.
This guy, he killed my brothers. How would you feel?
Oh, don't even talk about that.
Can't imagine anything worse.
Don't I get to see it?
Oh no.
You know, work in progress.
Oh god.
So what did the doc have to say about Kyle's
Why
brothers?
does he keep
Not much.
focusing
They
on
were
the
DOA
frog?
at the scene. He did give me the lowdown on the coroner's report.
Let me guess, their hearts were missing.
Nope. But chunks of their kidneys, lungs, and intestines.
Okay,
I am
this
starving.
twinkly music, there's a lot of fairy tale vibes, but I'm struggling to think of a fairy tale with a frog in it. The Princess and the Frog?
Civilization.
What's this now? Hansel and
Thank
Gretel?
God.
I could point you in the right direction, but I'm afraid it'll take a while to get back.
Yeah. Oh,
You're
she's got sweet treats.
Really deep into the woods. Would you like to come in and rest a bit?
She's a harmless old lady. What could happen?
It's so scary that grandmas usually turn out to be the bad ones in fairy tales because they are the people in society who you think you can trust the most.
I'm full.
We should go.
Was it poisonous?
What's going on? Are we...
Oh!
Hold still now, dear.
Oh. They're gonna do that when they're alive. Oh! Ew. And who is that? What does a grandma do with the bodies afterwards is my question.
I didn't eat as much as Ken did, so I wasn't as out of it. I shoved her, and she fell. Cracked her head on the stove.
Ugh.
She's dead, right?
Hopefully.
She's just a sweet old lady, and the next she was like a monster.
A little girl. At the house?
I thought I saw her outside the window.
She didn't seem too traumatized watching a grandma stabbing a man.
Well, there's no sulfur anywhere. How about the EMF?
Yeah, it's going nuts.
Is she the OG, original Gretel?
Thinking about fairy tales.
Oh, that's nice. You think about fairy tales often?
No, Dean, I'm talking about the murders. It's Hansel and Gretel. And then we got the three brothers arguing over how to build houses, attacked by the big bad wolf.
Three Little Pigs.
Yeah.
Actually, those guys
Oh!
were a little chubby.
Get this. Her thoughts and actions were completely controlled by spirits.
Whoa.
A ghost puppet master.
Yeah.
Think that's what this kid is doing?
The frog again.
Yeah, you're right. That's completely normal.
Do you have to kiss it so it turns into a prince?
I'll tell you one thing, there's no way I'm kissing a damn frog.
Please. For the bands.
Hey, check that out. You remember
Cinderella?
With the pumpkin that turns into a coach and the mice that become horses?
Yeah.
Dude, could you be more gay?
Shut up! Who doesn't know this stuff?
Oh, who knows? Maybe you'll find your fairy godmother.
You need a fairy godmother, so don't hate.
Hey, it's okay. We're here. We got you.
You have to help me.
Why
She's
is
a
she
lunatic.
handcuffed?
My stepmom, she just freaked out, screamed at me, beat me.
Who are you?
What is she doing? She turned into an apple? What happens if you eat the apple?
I think it's Snow White.
Snow White. Oh, I saw that movie. Oh, the porn version anyways. There was this wicked stepmother. Whew. The apple doesn't actually kill the girl, right?
No. Puts her into a deep sleep. So deep it's almost like she's dead.
That girl is out there somewhere. But in the fairy tale,
Totally.
a prince has to kiss her to wake her up. Let's not have that, please.
Sad. And poor Dr. Garrison, he just won't give up on her.
Was Kelly one of his patients?
No, his daughter.
Oh, he reads it to her?
Just press the latch, called out the grandmother. I'm too weak to
Does
get
this
out.
mean that they have to take her life support off in order to end this? The grandmas are not getting a good rep this ep. Oh my god. Put the child out of her misery.
So the huntsman took a pair of
Whoa,
scissors and
what?
cut open the wolf's belly.
How long has she been in a coma for?
She's been here since she was 8 years old.
That's when she was poisoned?
Yeah, swallowed bleach. Never figure out how she got her hands on the bottle. Julie was the only mother that Callie ever knew. My
Wicked
wife passed away
stepmother.
last year, and it's just my daughter and me now. She's all I got left.
This is gonna be sad.
It just gets angrier and angrier until it finally just starts lashing out.
Meanwhile, she has to listen to Dad tell her these deranged stories about a rabid wolf or a cannibalistic old lady. It's enough to
He's
drive
still
anybody
reading
nuts.
her fairy tales when she's a fully fledged teenager now.
Body alive.
And it does make it a bit hard to burn the bones.
You think?
What? Imagine.
What was the last story Dr. Garrison was reading, Callie?
Little
Big
Red
Bad
Riding
Wolf.
Hood.
How does the doctor not see this connection? She's wearing a red jacket, of course.
Hey, Grandma.
Oh! 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 That was the creepiest face ever!
Doctor, your wife. poisoned Callie.
This man's whole life is gonna fall apart knowing the truth.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna think I'm crazy, but just understand me. Your daughter, Callie, is still here.
So you've seen her too?
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
How many times has Dean been thrown into a glass cabinet? Or a cabinet of some kind?
My wife loved Callie. So how's that possible?
I don't know, but it is.
No, I don't believe you.
Look,
You
Callie
believe the
is
rest, but
killing
not
me.
that.
She's angry. She's desperate because nobody will listen to her.
Please, honey, is there any way you can tell me?
It looks so weird seeing him say
Doctor.
this to a grown woman.
Is it true?
I hear a child swallow bleach.
I know the truth. It's time for you to let go.
Where am I? What's going on?
God, that was good timing. But this poor man. It's funny because that kind of mirrors Sam's situation with Dean, but we know he's not going to let it go.
Callie was the most important thing in my life. But I should have let her go a long time ago.
He had the strength to do something that
See
they
you
would
around,
never
Dad.
do.
I sure hope not.
You know what he said? Some good advice.
Dean, shut up.
Is that what you want me to do, Dean? Just let you go?
You hypocrite. Look at how desperate you were a few months ago. Why do you not expect Sam to act the exact same way? Is next episode going to be a Winchester Brothers separated ep? Those are always very good. Oh wait, no, we're not in at the end yet. How is this gonna go? I don't think it's gonna work.
What can I do for you, Sam?
You can beg for your life.
That's not the original Colt. Where did you get that? Ruby. Had to be. She is such a pain in my ass.
I know of Ruby.
So that was
You can let Dean out of his deal right now. He lives, I live, you live. Everyone goes home happy.
It's never gonna do that.
You even want to break the deal?
What do you think?
Aren't you tired of cleaning up Dean's messes? Of dealing with that broken psyche of his? Aren't you tired of being bossed around like a snot-nosed little brother?
Everyone always says that.
Truth is, he'll be a tiny bit relieved when he's gone.
Shut up.
No
Not
more
true.
desperate, sloppy, needy Dean. He made that deal of his own free will, fair and square. It's ironclad.
If you're gone, so's the deal.
Guess again.
Not true. No.
What?
I'm just a saleswoman.
She's
I got
just
a
the
boss
face.
like everybody. He holds the contract, not me.
Is the
He
boss
wants Dean's
Lucifer?
soul bad and
Who is it?
He?
I can't tell you.
Is it
I'm
Lucifer?
sorry, Sam.
It's got
There's
to be.
no way out of
It's
this
the only
one.
other name we have. Ah! Is that gonna have repercussions? Oh Jesus, I don't know about that one. Killing her doesn't get rid of the deal, but she didn't say anything about whether killing her will make the deal worse. Like, who knows? Sam doing that could mean that whoever is in charge could just drag Dean whenever he wants, if he's in charge of the Hellhounds and everything. Or it could shorten the contract because this is now evidence that they're looking for a way out of it. I don't know. Is Sam different is the question. He's so ridden on revenge now, and I understand why he shot her point blank, but I'm still reeling over him shooting Casey last episode when he just did it instantly. He seems to not think before he pulls the trigger anymore, whereas Sam was always the logical thinker. What Dean was saying this episode, It's annoying. Obviously, he's doing all this for Sam because he knows trying to look for a way out means that Sam will die, and he doesn't want to think about it too much. He just wants to try and put it to the back of his mind, not thinking about it, like, at least until it gets closer to the day, because when they're a couple months to the day, you know that's going to be at the forefront of his mind. But now that they're quite a few months away from it, he doesn't want to think about it. He just wants to live his life, hunting demons, shooting sons of bitches with Sam, and he doesn't want the threat of Sam dying being imposed again. He's so hypocritical, because when you think of last season, it was all about, oh my god, is Sam gonna go dark? Is Sam gonna die? Is Dean going to have to kill Sam? We saw how adamant Sam was to Dean. They had that conversation many times when Sam was yelling, saying, Dean, if I go evil, you have to kill me. Let me die. And Dean always begrudgingly agreed, even though we know that he would never ever do it or go through with it. And then it happened, and he did everything he could to change it. He didn't rest. He wasn't eating, sleeping. He was just drinking. He was trying to look for a way to bring Sam back. It's only understandable that Sam is doing the same for him. I feel like Dean always thinks that he loves Sam more, but they love each other just the same. We know Dean has such low self-esteem when it comes to his family, and they are his weak point and whatnot. It's like he doesn't believe that people can love him this much. Like when John made the deal and he died for Dean, Dean was berating him. He was like, you selfish man, why are you imposing this on me? He's just done the exact same to his brother. So now I hope he can see it more from John's perspective on why John made the deal in the first place, because they can't bear to lose the ones they love. They'd rather lose themselves than each other, and they're all in that situation. They all love each other that much. But the way he's yelling at Sam, I feel like he's yelling at Sam to try and get his point across and stop him, because he's so scared of Sam being the one that dies. But he's been in his shoes before. He needs to understand that nothing is going to stop him from trying to look for a way out. I feel like they must find a way out in the end, but I don't know how they're going to find the way out. Are they going to like get in contact with Lucifer? Because that's who I think must be the boss of the Crossroad Demons, as he's a name that's been mentioned now. If he really wants Dean's soul, there's no way he'd ever agree. Well, I suppose if they managed to kill him with the cult. Oh boy. I thought the fairy tales were cool this episode. It kind of reminded me a bit of the TV show Once Upon a Time. That was my first thought when it opened with Once Upon a Time. The fairy tale aspects in real life was cool. This was a lot more gruesome than Once Upon a Time though. And the way it intertwined with that doctor and his daughter, that was sad. Very sad case. The saddest part for me, I think, was the fact that he'd held on for so long, leaving her on life support for so many years. It was an interesting twist that it turned out to be because he was reading her the stories, and because she was frustrated that no one believed her and understood her or was listening to her, that she was doing this to other people. It was just sad, and now that doctor's got to live with the guilt that he married a woman that killed his own child. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to season 3 episode 5 of Supernatural. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Supernatural, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 6. Bye.